3. Even without reparations, even without fair treatment, living under Jim Crow, being lynched everywhere in this nation, being torn and feathered, being thrown in rivers, living in terrorism for hundreds of years, black people have still became successful. So how the hell we a freeloader? We were physically set free. And prior to the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, his plans was to give black people, to help us get started, 40 acres and a mule. But after his assassination, those greedy bastards said, we ain't gonna give them Negroes nothing. They on their own. So some of us had to go right back to the person, the oppressor, and make deals with them and go back to the plantation. And above all, we were free physically, but we still had a slave mentality, because the only thing we had in our mind was that which was taught to us by our slave masters. We still had a domesticated animal attitude, and we still looked up and depended upon Caucasian people, which continues today. That's something that you don't take in consideration. This idiot made a comment on my page saying, why are not black people in America successful when you have all these immigrants that come from India, that come from Mexico, that come from Barbados, Bahamas, and from Central South America, whatever, from Haiti or whatever. How are they successful? And black people have been here for all these hundreds of years, and we still suffer the way that we do. We complain and all this kind of stuff. First of all, you idiot, they came on their own. The Mexican came on his own. The Irish person came on their own. The Brazilian came on their own. All these people came on their own. We were kidnapped. Then the Brazilian, when he comes to America, he's still a Brazilian. When the Haitian comes to America, he's still a Haitian. Or the African comes to America, he's still an African. And the Mexican comes to America, they are still who they were. We were brought here against our will. Our parents were killed. They were not allowed to teach us anything about our African roots. They were not allowed to teach us about our God, our religion, our culture, nothing. We were turned into animals and made the perfect slave. And we still continue that behavior today, because herd animals and domesticated animals depend on human beings for their survival, and the black man in America today depends on white folks, these Caucasian people who don't like us, for our survival. We got to beg them and hope that they be so kind to do something for us. Just like your pet dog can't eat until you put something in his bowl, like your cat, till you go get a fish. He can't catch a fish for himself. You got to put a fish in his bowl. And that's the way we are. I don't care if we are Oprah with her billions of dollars, or Michael Jordan, or Michael Jackson, or Prince, or whomever we think we are. We still are nothing but rich slaves or poor slaves, but slaves nevertheless. We still have that mentality. When the Mexican or any other immigrant come to this nation, there is no system designed to oppress them or make them feel inferior. As long as we have been here in America, we as black people, a system was designed and put forth to oppress us and to keep us down. We were told that the Caucasian people were the superior ones and we're inferior. The white man was better. We heard this for over 300 years. We carry the white man's name. We're Charles. We are Donald. We're McDonald. We're easy. We don't have no kind of African name. We speak not one iota of any African language or dialect. We are 100% Caucasian in our mind. Even though we have dark skin, we're Caucasian in our minds. That's something that you don't understand. And then we live in a system designed to keep us down, to keep us in a slave position, a subservient position to those who are in power, which are the racist Caucasian people of America. It's designed. The justice system is designed to be biased and unjust towards black people. That's why we fill the jails. We will go to jail while a Caucasian person will get probation. We'll get the death penalty quicker than a white person will. The white person to get life without the possibility of parole. That's how it works in America. I experienced that myself when I was in the nut house. I had no criminal record. If I was guilty of the crime, it was really, the maximum sentence was 5 years. But I seen white guys that was murderers released before me. Pedophiles released before me. So I don't want to hear your crap. And it's just not me. That's life in America for black people. We have a problem with getting decent housing, decent jobs, anything in this nation. We have to work for everything we get. And you got the nerve to call us a damn freeloader. We don't have no choice. We live in an oppressive and unjust society. So we don't have no choice. We got to work. We got to struggle if we want anything. Or we do settle for this so-called welfare y'all claim that white folks are the majority of, and y'all immigrants are the majority of. Compared to black people, we're only 13% of the population. How many of us could it be when we're forced to work and fight and scratch to have a little something? And you can't have a little something. You can't buy no house on no welfare. You can't buy no cars on no welfare. You can't be a little something on no welfare. So those of us who are doing or a little successful, we damn sure ain't on welfare. So I don't know where the hell y'all continue to get this damn, y'all freeloaders. We talking about justice here, you idiots. Made to feel inferior. Living in a nation under terrorism. So America's running around crying every day on TV. The terrorists. Osama bin Laden, the terrorists. It sick my stomach. Now you know how black folks feel. Wondering if the Klan gonna come to my house, knock my door in, take my wife, grab me, rape my wife in front of my face, kick my children in the head, take me out, and throw a rope on a tree, grab my wife who you just raped, and then my wife watch me get lynched in front of her eyes. Then they set a torch to my house. Don't tell me about terrorism. I was terrorized, and we was terrorized in this country for over 300 years. And we're terrorized, and continue to be terrorized covertly. It's not as blunt as it was in the past. We were turned into animals just like your pet. And some of us, and that's why you're angry, because y'all want us to have a pet mentality. Be good, Negroes, and you want to throw us a damn bone and pet us on our head. Here, you want to pet me on my noggin? That's what you're upset about. Because some of us finally got some sense. You don't know how, but some of us have been awoken to ourselves. And that's what you're really upset about. Because we see that we have earned something. We see that we deserve something. And if you are a devil, then of course I don't expect it. But you tell a lie about, I'm not like my father. We ain't the same. But you still act the same. Because you don't want to share the wealth that your foreparents stole. You don't want to give us opportunity. Just look at television. If you turn on the average television, how many black folks do you see? Because all opportunity go to you. You own the television and you behind the scenes. Black people are 13% of the population. I don't see 13% of black people. That's the minimum. I don't see 13% of black people on television. And I'm damn sure ain't 13% behind the scenes. I'm not like my father. You're a damn lie. And you know I know you're a damn lie. Don't bring that crap to me. You hate me. Yeah, because you're a liar and you fake. You damn Skippy. Fake ass. Going on to the next one. Hold on.